We are going live. Yes, we are. Let me change this to my live chat. What's going on, my people? Excuse me. I'm feeling a lot better today than I did yesterday. And yes, it's a little warmer today. It's only 15 below today. So that's good compared to 50 and 60 below with the wind chill factor at what, 70 below? Well, anyway, this is Kqcc Boxing. Shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to CB Sports. Salute my brother. CB is a good brother, man. If you have a chance, go over to the channel and check him out. All right? Now, I'm about to talk about Eddie Hearns all the way down to Terrence Crawford. First of all, on Smoke City Mobcast last night, we were discussing, is Eddie Hearns a good promoter? What's up? What's up, Snap B? What's going on, brother? Salute. Salute. Yes, sir. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get into it. Now, we were talking about, is Eddie Hearns a good promoter? Some said, hell no. Some said, fuck no. But you got to understand, Eddie Hearns is a bad promoter, but a smart one. See, he's one of those guys that try to beat you on the street with the 3-car Molly shit. You know, he try to keep AJ out the dark, but sometimes he find out, then Eddie go through the pathological shit and lie. Oh, what's going on, Abel? What's going on, my man? Salute to you, brother. Salute. All right. And so he tries to sit there and lie to try to get out of his shit. But see, the worst mistake that made him this bad promoter. Now, I don't know what he did over in the UK, but hoodwinked and bamboozled them and lied to them. Because, see, over in the UK, they don't have to prove shit. Y'all know that. He can say, oh, AJ made $50 million. They ain't gonna believe it. Why? They don't have Nielsen over there. They don't have no good track record over there, right? That's why Parliament called Eddie Hearns to the floor and Matchroom. Parliament is their Congress, but they call it Parliament over there. So now the case is still ongoing. You know, it's one of them cases that's going to take about 10 years. No, StubHub, not the StubHub used to be over here. StubHub is a secondary ticket sale over there. Well, they was running a scam. Them in Matchroom. They were putting extra money and double bubbling. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yes, that's what they was doing. So, Eddie Hearns, is he a good promoter? Hell no. Is he a smart promoter? Yes. See, he get everybody all worked up with the lies, all right? Then he said, then the zone give him all this money. Go out, get fighters. Okay, no problem. Take the money, and he go out and get his fighters. He fulfilled his contract. Yes, he did. But what kind of fighters did he get? B-level fighters, C-level fighters. Fighters that don't mount to shit. You know, like Brandon Rios, like Demetrius Andre. Good boxer, but he dropped out of so many fights, you know. His prime is over with. You might as well say. Then Canelo, Oscar De La Hoya did that. But Canelo is on a one of those contracts where you got to perform, and you got to perform well, and you got to win in order to get this bag. So, no, he is not a good promoter. And no, he is a smart promoter, but he think he's smart, but he's not that smart. Because when he came over here talking about taking over America, oh, I'm going to take over the boxing in America. I have arrived. Okay, you arrived, all right. You arrived at Kansas cornfield, motherfucker. You know, what, 2,000 people left? Oh, they forgot that there was another show. Okay, tell me another one. What's up, Marcus? What's going on? So tell me another one. You know, How you gonna pay that much money to see a fight and you walk out after the first fight? But they forgot, and it's printed right on their ticket that there's another fight coming. See, on the ticket, they list all the bouts. And they leave. First of all, that's why he's barred from the MGM Grand. He's barred from the Barclays Center. So Big Baby Miller is from New York, but he got to fight where? In Madison Square Garden. Maybe in the ballroom. The lowest you can go in New York. No Las Vegas. No, not even old Caesar Palace. See, you don't come over here bold. You work like Al Heyman do. Al Heyman went over to the UK, escorted by Frank Warren, and he went over there and he played his cards right. He didn't come over there bold, brass, always in the news, always telling lies. Al Heyman is one of them guys that he's heard, but it's not seen. See, that's what kind of person I want on my team. Now, this is another thing. Eddie Hearns is the type of motherfucker you want on your team if you want to lie to get out of some shit. He will lie with a straight face. Then you got Ortiz. You got Dylan White. You got Deontay Wilder. You got Tyson Fury. But Anthony Joshua is nowhere near that. Now, he's on the outside looking in. Can I play? Can I play, y'all? No, your manager fucked that up for you. So, no, you sit down on the sideline and you watch real champions go to work. Deontay Wilder never turned down no fight. Ever. Him, and I hate to say it, minstrel playing, acting a fool, Adrian Broner. Those two never turned down a fight. Win, lose, or draw, they're going to fight your ass. It is what it is, people. It is. It is what it is. They're going to fight your ass. And they don't give a shit. What's going on, Rob? How you feel, my brother? All right. What's going on, Kqkc? Who is that? Syndicate J. Okay. All right. Salute to you, brother. Salute. Everybody hit that like button if you can. And if you haven't subscribed to Kqkc, feel free to do so now. All right. I appreciate it if you did. All right. Now with Anthony Joshua, you know, he pretty much got himself pretty much stuck in a cookie jar. You know, he signed a 3-year extension. He got bamboozled with that one. So now, keep this in mind. Anthony Joshua don't work for the Zone. He signed to Matchroom. He just fight on the Zone. That's all. You know Eddie Hearns ain't gonna let his cash cow go. Oh, hell no. He's not gonna do that. And Oscar De La Hoya, they go good together. They do. They do. Because he's not gonna let his cash cow go either. You know. See, Eddie Hearns' days are numbered. See, April the 13th, I don't know where that's going. But I tell you one thing, Eddie Hearns either going to jail or he'll have to come out of his pocket for the money that they lost by leasing to them on the 13th, which they cannot fill. Now, Dylan White, he's doing the right motherfucking thing. This man, Dylan White, he got beat by Anthony Joshua, okay? Fair and square, beat everything. Okay, you know how boxing goes. You go back at the end of the line like Amir Iman when he got his ass whooped. But he disappeared somewhere. I don't know. But Dylan White, he worked himself back up. And he deserved to get paid. All he asking is $7 million. They willing to give him $5 million. But he's standing firm. I want $7 million. So they're in negotiations. Eddie trying his best not to pay him. See, Eddie don't have that much money like you all think he has. Maybe his daddy might have it. But I think Anthony Joshua don't want to fight Dylan White. Or vice versa. because Dylan White did put on a damn good performance. He didn't brawl Chisora. He didn't brawl him. He boxed him. He boxed him, and he boxed him with a slap and knocked him out. Anthony Joshua was there, and he saw that shit. He said, oh, no, Nelly. Wait a minute, Nelly. Hold on here. This motherfucker ain't the same one I beat. Same way with Ortiz. He won't even talk to Ortiz. Matter of fact, I think he's scared to even look at him. But Deontay Wilder took him on. He's scared of Wilder. Wilder won 50-50. He should get 50-50. Them belts don't mean shit. I don't even know why he still got the IBO. That don't mean nothing. All that is to say, hey, good job. That's all that belt means. And plus, you got to pay a little money, sanction fees. You know, hey, get that belt back. That don't mean shit. So, yes, Eddie Hearn messed up all around the ring. Then he left his home unattended and let Al Hammond come from the back door in and gave him a free fight Saturday night. Yes, it was free. They saw Pacquiao, Adrian Broner. Well, they saw the whole fight card for free. Compliments of PBC, United States of fucking America. How about that? Huh? How about that? Now, Wilder and Fury. We all know what's going on with that. Okay? We all know what's happening with that. All right? Now, what's going on with that? This is what's going on with that. The rematch is going to happen. Rematch is just about done. No problem. Just choosing what dates. The 17th and I think the May the 18th? Let me see. May the 18th. You know. So that's going to happen. But I guarantee you this. Wilder going to follow the game plan this time. Last time he had the right idea. Okay, snap back. Okay. Oh, hey, what's up, Hypheny? Okay. Sheldon Holmes. Salute, brother. Salute. Syndicated. Okay. Ortiz is willing to fight AJ for free. Yes. Ortiz want that smoke. All right. Ortiz will get in there for free. He wants to fight Anthony Joshua. But everybody's scared of him. Except Deontay Wilder. I mean, how many times Deontay Wilder have to fight him? I mean, he should fight somebody else, don't you think? That's why I said last night, make him fight. Listen, if AJ is so great, if he's a champion, hold your head up like a champion. Step up like a champion. Fight like a champion. Stop bagging up like a champion. Speak your mind like a champion. Matter of fact, put a bass in your voice like a champion. Do you know why he ain't gonna do that? Because he's scared. He's not cut from that cloth. You got some that's cut from that cloth. You got some that's not. You got a soft motherfucker. And you got a hardcore motherfucker. I don't know what happened in his life, but it wasn't nothing tragic. It wasn't nothing easy. He probably was one of them little guys that walked around with shorts on and dress shoes and dress socks. Growing up in London and drinking a spot of tea. Or I could be wrong. But I doubt he's one of them guys that got dirty and grimy and turn their bike over and fix their chain himself and keep on riding. He wasn't that type of guy. I could tell he's not cut from that cloth. Because Dylan White pretty much told him shut the fuck up when he won. He said, hey, we're going to get it on? He's standing outside the ring now. Are we going to get it on? Well, wait a minute. I just told him I'd rather see my... I want you. When can we fight? Wait a minute. Just wait. Oh, man, I want to hear that shit. And you know what? He didn't say nothing else. Big Baby Miller got in his face. He said, I smell pussy. Talked about his mama in a dress. What'd he do? Shit. Nothing. So you tell me, is he cut from a champion? Would Deontay Wilder took that? Hell, Marcelo's one that took that. So I'm sorry, UK people. You're going to have to find you another champion. Because this one is not cut for it. He's going to drop some belts when they mandate his ass to fight. Ortiz want that smoke. I mean, if a motherfucker gonna fight you free, go ahead. If you gonna get paid, unless you're scared. Unless you are scared. Yeah, that's what it is. He's scared. You know, I commend Tyson Fury. I do. He's walking around with a concussion. It's like walking around pneumonia. He has something in his head that's not rattling, but moving from vessel to vessel. But he took on that fight. That's right. He's going to be fighting. Yep. He will be fighting Deontay Wilder again. And I guarantee you, if time permits, if Deontay Wilder athleticism permits, he need to learn how to cut off that ring. Stop that motion. Stop Fury from moving and using lateral movement. That ring generalship. That's what he need to do. That's what he need to stop. Once he stopped that, he got him in the ropes. He got him trapped. Cause see, all he got to do is just jump out and clinch. Deontay Wilder don't allow the clinch. Push him back. The referee gonna say no push him, but do it again. He gonna say it again, so do it again. You gotta do whatever you gotta do to win. Hit him on the elbows. Hit him on the arm. Hit him on the leg. Hit him on the waist where that protector is. You keep hitting him there, that shit hurts. I know, it hurts. I'm not a boxer, but I know that shit hurts. All the vital organs is from here on down. Now, if you would have followed the game plan, Mr. Wilder, all due respect, champion, you probably would have had the knockout sooner. But something changed your mind, so you decided to just go and try to knock his ass out. Keep this in mind, all boxers. Let the knockout come to your ass. You don't go to them and try to get the knockout. The knockout will come. And sometimes it won't. That's okay. As long as you get that W. I get it. A lot of people don't want to leave it in the judge's hand because they so fucked up. I applied for a referee position. I ain't heard nothing yet. I did well. We all know what it is. Deontay Wilder should be working on a very, very good game plan. Take his time. Use your jab. Work behind your jab. Refuse to clinch and go to work on that body. If he would have did that the first fight, by the fourth or fifth round, he would have been exhausted. Them body shots, bring your hands down. Those body shots leave your head open. Deontay Wilder hit with a nice right and hit him with a left for good measure on the way down. He got up this time. The next time, if Deontay Wilder follow the game plan, he won't get up. Trust me. See, Deontay Wilder, when I call him the people's champ, he don't only talk the talk, he walked the walk. See, he didn't have to give Luis Ortiz another shot. He did it because he wanted to show that he was the best. He's hungry. He's hungry. He needs his feel. He want to feel it. He already felt it with Ortiz. He already felt it with Fury. Now he gonna eat some more Fury. But he waiting on that appetizer. That's all Anthony Joshua is. Because sooner or later, Mr. Joshua, you're going to drop that belt or you're going to fight Deontay Wilder. There's nothing wrong with losing. A lot of great fighters lose. And to be honest with you, you're a good fighter. You're just full of shit. And I'm pretty sure you're a good guy until you got with Eddie Hearns. You know how your mama said, be careful who you hang around with? It changes you. Well, that's what happened. Eddie Hearns been caught in so many motherfucking lies. He need to be with Al Heyman. Bob Arum. And Oscar De La Hoya, he's behind the zone back laughing. Because he think he's next in line. But everybody, the zone, Golden Boy, Top Rank, they jealous of Al Heyman. I'm not saying this because he's black, but I do support minorities now. No, hey, it is what it is, shit. I do. But the man is smart. The man don't need no microphone in front of his face. He don't need no camera all in his face. He's somewhere with the blinds pulled down, a piece of paper, and a computer, figuring out these figures. But he gonna pay you what you're worth. He gonna make them fights. So far, since January the 1st, I've been enjoying my motherfucking self. Yes, the best should be fighting the best. I get that. But I just want to see somebody fight. And I'm getting that. Yes, I am. I'm getting that. Keith Thurman, good boxer. Great boxer. But he's not there yet. Terrence Crawford would kill him. Earl Spence probably would break his ribs about right now. And Jorge Lopez, if he put all them knots on Thurman like he did, he already raised his stock up. So his phone gonna be ringing off the hook. A B-level fighter. Now, I don't care you missed 2 years, 3 years. Just like you never forget how to ride a bike. You're a little rusty, but you still know how to ride a bike, right? Same way with boxing. If you've been boxing ever since you were little, you still should know how to box, right? You might be a little rusty, but I guarantee you, after 1, 2 fights, Keith Thurman should be back where he is. That's when we really gonna see where the smoke is at. Will he really say, don't duck this thun, don't duck this thun? Will he say that then? Or will Earl be saying, you ain't hurt, are you? You ain't hurt, are you? Then Terrence Crawford gonna say, hey, let us fight. Then he might dodge that fight. Terrence. Terrence. He signed a $3-point-something million per fight with Top Rank, and he got nobody to fight. Terrence. But you reap what you motherfucking sow. That's what happened to Mr. Hearns. He reaped what he fucking sowed. Like I always say, the seeds you plant is the motherfucking fruit you harvest. That's real talk and real facts for your ass. So Terrence, don't complain. Don't complain. You knew how Bob Arum was. You had a choice. But now you don't have the money to buy your contract out like Oscar De La Hoya, like Floyd Mayweather, Mikey Garcia. Everybody can't be wrong about this motherfucker. Think about it. Al Heyman, he's an advisor on it and name. Keep that in mind. Earl is his own promoter. Floyd was his own promoter. Mikey is his own promoter. What's wrong with you, Terrence? You a good fighter. Don't worry about it. But I'm like, Earl, you got a little ass. I think Earl will, tap that ass. It's real. It's real. Oh, let me read some of these chats. I'm sorry. Marcus, Snake B, salute. Okay. Hyphenate, what's going on? Don't duck, don't duck the 40-year-old man that has a high blood pressure. Catch the fade. That's right. Luis Ortiz. That's right. D. Walker. Salute. Kqkc. What's good, OG? Hey, man, you know, this snow and cold weather, brother. What's up, Luis Ortiz? Smoke for cheap. Yep. D. Walker. Salute. All right. Salute to the chat. Okay. Act Richard. Hey, my little nephew. What's going on, brother? All right. Yes, sir. Chris, Kqkc, salute. What's up, Chris? How you feel, brother? All right. Jay Good, Kqkc, salute. Peace, peace. Mark Blake, peace, fam. All right. And Richard, I can see you being a ref. Oh, yes, sir. Man, they ain't called me yet. I applied. Okay, the arch receiver, Eddie Hearns, is not going to put his trophy buck in the but City County. Who is this? City County J? Man, all right, man. See, y'all be tripping, man. Snap B. What you say? Her turned him out like, hey, younger. Yeah, he did. Snap B at reaches 45. All right. That B, what is B shake? What's been shaking? All right. For you all don't know, Ag Reese, he's a cool brother, man. That's my little nephew, I call him. You know, he's a real boxer. All right. I don't know when he's turning pro, but it'll be soon. He's a amateur boxer out of the New York state. So, shout out to him and his whole gym. All right. So, Hypheny, what's going on? None of the welterweights have control over their careers. None of them can fight who they desire to fight. Well, you know what? Certain welterweights do. You know, I mean, Mikey, he has his choice whatever the fuck he want to do. But that's one thing about Mikey. Mikey's doing things that other welterweights can't or won't do. He said, hell, fuck it. I'll fight Earl Spence. You know, I mean, hell, it might be for the money, but he's doing it. You know, what's up, Mark Blake? I forgot about you, man. You know, he's doing it. You know, that's all I can say. He's doing it. Now, that I can say he's doing it. Now, you have Earl Spence. Now, this I don't understand. Al Heyman is a advisor, but he wears a promoter hat. You know, I read one of Al Heyman contracts. It's an old contract, about 3 years old, but he looks after his fighters. He does. He does what's best for his fighters, and normally it works out. You know, Earl Spence was going to get paid damn near $4 million just to fight Ocampo. Ocampo. It's mandatory that he knocked down with a body shot in the first round in Dallas. I mean, he looks out for his fighter, but you have to earn that shit. See, you got the Charlos, my favorite fighters, love them to death. Win, lose, or draw, love them to death. You gotta be dedicated. You know, you got some Adrian Broner true fans. Junior True. Hey, he ride with Adrian Broner. Why? Because he's from Ohio. He ride with people from Ohio. Adrian Granados, he's from Ohio. Gallimore, he's from from Chicago. Gallimore from Chicago. Adrian Granados, he's from Chicago. There's a few boxers from Chicago, but Chicago is not a boxing hub. We don't care about boxing here. They don't care about boxing here. All they care about is the Bulls, the Bears, the Cubs, and the White Sox, and believe it or not, the Blackhawks. That's all. My mother loved the Blackhawks. I went out and bought her a Blackhawk jersey. She loved the Blackhawks. You know. I mean, shit. She 80-something years old and loved the Blackhawks. Huh? Damn. you know. But we're not those, we're just not a boxing hub. I mean, Vegas, we know, capital of boxing. But Kansas, no offense, but steers and queers come out of Kansas. That's all. No wonder they walked out of her venue. Then you turn around and have a fight in Boston. I mean, but I get it. It was Demetrius Andre home spot, Rhode Island. It's all in the same vicinity. But Demetrius Andre, that's another one that fucked up his career. I mean, Demetrius Andre Boo Boo, he was popping. He was a standout amateur. It was just him and Keith Thurman going at it. Keith Thurman just throwing bombs. They know how to throw a jab, but he was throwing bombs. And he gave it Rock Nation. He got mad because Jamel Charlo was making more than he was making. Why? Because Jamel Charlo had Al Heyman as a promoter. That Al boy. I mean, not only is he a lawyer from Harvard, same school my 44th president went to, same law school my 44th president. See, a lot of people get that mixed up. Barack Obama went to Columbia University. He went to Harvard Law School. And I met him personally. My father knows him personally because as a Harvard Law graduate, he worked for free to get older people lights, gas turned on and to keep them from getting put out of their homes in the projects. The same projects they tore down here in Chicago and put them all in the neighborhood. And that's where the violence started at. Because the dope dealers in the projects, well, they try to take over the dope dealing out there on the streets. But niggas like, motherfucker, you ain't coming over here with that shit. And they say, hell, we ain't. Then everybody goes for their 9mm. The next thing you know, Hadia Pillington, we all know her. She got killed by a stray bullet. Her mother was at the State of the Union address with Barack Obama. The president went to the funeral. No, shit like that. I went to so many funerals of guys getting hit by stray bullets. Taking a ride, and next thing you know, they got 2 bullets in their head, and they found them 2 weeks later. My daughter or my grandchild father, he got killed like that. So, leave that shit alone. I'm telling you. That gunplay, them drugs, and that game banging shit, it's not worth it. No sirree. 400 some people got killed in Chicago over the weekend. Not this weekend, but one weekend. But Gervonta Davis, back to boxing. Gervonta Davis is finally showing maturity. He's finally getting his shit together. That's what I love. Growing up. Matter of fact, he damn near surpassing Floyd. Floyd ain't grew up yet. No, he ain't grown up yet. Floyd still think he's a motherfucking kid. His toy is money. That's all he care about, money. He didn't grow up around money, but you can tell a motherfucker that got money, they don't talk about it. They don't say nothing about it. I was in high school and I had a teacher that used to come to school with them little Nerf shoes. They made out of suede, but they square as shit and everything. And he used to catch the bus to school and found out he was a millionaire. We didn't find out till we graduated, but he was a millionaire. He had money. He was a million. He just was a millionaire. I mean, But see, when people got money, they don't talk about it. They don't show it off. That's why I was just so pissed off at Asian Broner yesterday on his Instagram. Taking his purse money and asked for nothing but $100 bills. And him and his friend doing this in the hotel room for everybody to see. Hey, I make money. But you're a loser. You're a loser in life. Yes, you fight anybody. No doubt about that. Matter of fact, you fought pretty well that night. But you're a loser outside the ring. How much money of that did he give to the hood? Remember? I was asking, did he build a girls' club or boys' club in the hood? No. And who was he talking to when he said, I did it for y'all, the hood? Wasn't nobody from the hood there. They couldn't afford it. They couldn't even afford the plane ticket. I mean, come on. Who was he talking to? He was talking to his mama and his daddy and one of his baby mamas, or maybe all of them was there. I don't know. That's who he's talking to. I mean, at least Tank is trying to grow up. He moved from Baltimore. He moved his camp from Baltimore to L.A. because that's where they're going to be boxing at, the old Stub Hub, which is outside. So he went there to get his body and his temperature and heart rate, everything used to the California weather. Because he knows it's freezing in Baltimore, snowing and shit. Then you switch and go to LA. My daughter just got back from Las Vegas and she got the flu. I get flu shots. But she got the flu. Bad too. I feel bad for her. But that's coming from hot weather to below zero weather. That's not good. I should have brought a jacket and a coat when she went. No, I went to get it from the airport. But I didn't know she didn't have one or anything. But she was in a warm car, but she had to get out the car. But it is what it is. But Tank is growing up. And I like that. I like that in boxers. They know what they got to do. He been playing around too damn long. Who is this? Drew Titan. Okay. What up, Kqkc? Bronx O'Day. All right, brother. New York and his house. I remember you came on one time. So, hey, smash that like button, brother. And if you can, man, for real, hey, hit that sub button, man. And hit that icon bell. You get notified each and every time I do one of these. I try to do 1 4 a day or more. All right? So, what you say, Snap B, J Good was okay. Are you talking to the chat? The change in climate is hard. Oh yeah, Snap B, it is. It's hard on everybody. I don't care how strong or tough you are. It's like that. Senator J, what's happening, man? How you feel, brother? All right. Smash that like button if you haven't subscribed. I can use your subscription today. All right. Now, as I was saying about Tank. Tank is maturing. He's exercising. He's keeping his weight down. He's not blowing up. I mean, he actually is doing better than I thought he would. I thought he would at least went to jail or something during training camp or got into a fight or something, but he proving me wrong. And you know what? I'm glad he is. I'm glad he's taking this shit seriously because he's still young. He still has a chance. He only got 2 more years left on the contract with Floyd. And if I was him, I would represent myself and have Al Heyman as my advisor. And that way, you can go to Al and Al can do and say or do what's best for you. But you won't be under Floyd tutelage anymore. Because no way you that young, that athletic, that heavy-handed, that gifted, that you should be fighting once a year. There's no way. After this fight, you should be fighting Lomachenko. You should be. You ready? I want to hear all that shit. It's levels to this shit. It is levels to this shit. Either you're ready or you ain't. That's all. That's the level. Pedraza, he was ready for this shit. I mean, sure, he didn't win the fight, but he knew what to do. His team studied. So how you can step around somebody, use your angles when the guy is moving back? What you stepping around to? You stepping right back in front of him. Very clever, Pedraza did. And Pedraza didn't fight Tank like he fought Lomachenko. See, he went in there trying to slug with Tank. You can't do that. Because Tank is the more stronger, stocky fighter. He goes for what he knows. He from the streets. So he tried to tear your head off. He sit out on every punch. But Lomachenko, he fought him just right. It was a technical fight. And plus, Pedraza is a switch hitter. He can fight you southpaw or orthodox. Or he do one of these. Do one of these. So you don't know which one is coming. That's what I like. I tell everybody that. I like the sweet science. Finding out the inedible. Finding out or strategizing what your opponent is about to do. You this close in round 1. Round 2, you this close. Round 3, you start getting closer. In round 3, you feel comfortable at y'all distance. Then y'all start getting like this. That's how this shit go. Then that's when you start figuring out your opponent. That's when the feints. That's when the jab. Work behind that jab. Chat. That's what you call does. The Charlos. They love that one too. Because that power is not right. You can blind them with the jab. Or you can throw out what they call a lazy jab. A jab like a decoy jab. Like, bam! Like Adrian Broner did Emmanuel Taylor. Now, he fought Emmanuel Taylor like Adrian Broner fights. He was in there, and he stayed in the phone booth the whole fight, slugging out. Then round 12. It's always round 12. He always go for it, like Sean Porter. He knocked him down in the 12th round. But at that time, it's too late. If you don't knock him out cold, it's too late. You won't let your hands go in the first 5-6 rounds. But just like he did in Emmanuel Taylor, if you go back and look at the replay, they wasn't nothing but decoys until the right hand came through. He was blah, 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 bam. Just something to keep his eyes, moving or hear whatever. And come up with the shot. That's all. But once you get up into heavyweight, that's a different story. See, yeah, you use your feints. But that's very important to use that jab. And Deontay Wilder has a long enough reach to use that jab. He can fight him on the outside. But he need to fight him on the inside. He need to stop that lateral movement. Sheldon Holmes said, Kqkc, I'm not sure how much the Mayweather team believes he's ready. See, that's the thing about it. The Mayweather team don't think nobody's ready. Floyd should be taking off that damn suit, get on some gear, and go in there and teach that boy how to use defensive skills. You know, not to, you don't have to use your shoulder roll, but go in there and show him certain things. Yeah, Lou Duval, he's great. He's great. You know, he will get in there and show Badu Jack, you know, what you need to do and how to do it, this and that. You know, Floyd want to be a boss. You know, he is. You know, under Mayweather's team, but they're not doing shit in the gym. Jayon Love, they just sitting there playing checkers. Do you know how important a future Hall of Famer would be if he could get in there with the fighters and show them a few things? He'd been there. He'd done that. He'd been on the big stage. He'd been on the little stage. He made money. And he blew a lot of money. He can teach a lot of young brothers a lot of things. Do he know that? Sheldon Holmes, I wonder why they keep pulling Tank in there with ball up 126 pounders, but he's supposed to be moved up to 135. The shit don't make sense. It doesn't. That's why I don't understand that. Tank is ready. He's ready. He says he's ready. You was going to fight Abner Maris, and man, Abner Maris had to move up. He's a featherweight. Leo Santa Cruz beat his ass twice just by standing there throwing punches. Tank don't have to throw 100-something punches to knock Abner Maris out. He don't, if the fight was going on. Now, ask me about the injury, I would say this. Anything can happen in sparring. We know that. Anything can happen in sparring. Everybody get hurt. But like Floyd said, everybody goes in a fight, not 100%. Not 100%. I bet you any type of money, Abner Maris could have fought Tank. You didn't have to drop out. I mean, I understand you want to be 100%, but a fighter is never going to be 100% when they go in there. They will never be 100% because they spars. Manny Pacquiao said he sparred 30 rounds per day just to get ready for a 12-round fight. That's why. Like I said, we get in the fights. We get in the fights. No doubt about that. Kudos to Al Hammond. Yeah, okay, we get in the fight. But we're not getting the fights we want. We're not getting the fights that we want to see. Me, personally, I like fighting, period. I don't give a shit who it is. But let's make fighting exciting again. Let's make fighting come back again. Yes, that was a great move for Fox. Fox Sports 1, CBS, Showtime. I mean, that's a good start. Maybe, just maybe, we can get some new fans. Or maybe, just maybe, we get the old fans back. We get the casual fans back. We can start having people asking questions about this fighter, that fighter. Boxing is the sweet, sweet science. Boxing is supposed to be fun. Boxing is supposed to be brutal. Boxing is a thinking man's game. Boxing is just not slugging. You gotta have that ring mind. You got to understand what your fighter is going to go do next. That's what you got to do. It's not about just swinging and hitting your man. It's about punch placement. Where you going to put your punches at. How you going to start off. Earl Spence said he starts off at the body. If they make a noise like, he said, okay, I'll try the other side. Then he go to the other side. If they say, if you hear that sound, he know, okay, I can go to the body. I can hurt this guy at the body. See, that's what it is. It's strategy. Some people say it's collecting that data. Like they used to say about Floyd. No, it's not. Once you get closer, each round you get closer till you feel comfortable where you can throw. You know, you feel comfortable. Then that's a war of strategy. Just like a video game. Remember those rock and sock robots? They didn't move very much like they can do today. They just like, you kick him in the head, bam. He fall down. You have to push him back up. But, you got to see what your man is throwing, what he coming with. Okay, you got that right cocked. I can see, okay, he trying to throw a feint. Okay, he using his jab. He trying to blind me so he hit me with the right. So what you gonna do? You gonna hold that phone. Know what you're gonna do? You're gonna protect your jaw. See, that's fun to me. Then you can see both fighters, how technical they are. Look at Earl Spence. Look at Mikey Garcia. Now, it was a trash fight. At first, it was a trash fight, It was, Earl gonna kill him. They're gonna have to take him out in a stretcher. Do you think Robert gonna throw that towel? But now, what if? What if Mikey is standing there in the 12th round? Would it say, they figured out Earl. They figured out Earl. Earl, he ain't that bad. Earl do the same shit. Earl ain't fought nobody. He's a weight bully. What's a weight bully? And keep this in mind. Mikey Miguel Garcia, he picked this fight. So, like I said, you reap what you motherfucking sow. You made your bed, so you're going to lie in it. That's what's going to happen. What's up, Kurt? Salute to you, brother. Yes, sir. Now, as far as Tank getting in there with people smaller than him, you don't have to build up his confidence. That's what they're doing. I'm thinking that's what Floyd is trying to do, build up his confidence. You don't have to do that. He's big enough. He's old enough. He knows what he got to do to win. And he's the type, if somebody getting the best of him, that don't do nothing but fuel him on and make him fight better. That's what the type of guy I think Tank is. You don't have to build up his confidence. Like someone said when Adrian Broner lost. Well, maybe we have to start putting him in there with, I ain't gonna say bombs, but unskilled fighters. No. You don't do that. Once you start doing that, you diminishing that fighter's skills. You bring him down to the level that his opponent is. Then when he do fight someone that's got very great skills, he's going to get whooped. He's going to look like a D-level fighter. Then you don't do that shit. You don't do that. You correct your mistakes. All the work is done in the gym. That's what it is. All the work is done in the gym. That's what you got coaches for. Nutritionists for. Strength and body coaches for. If you can't afford it, ask somebody to help you. They will help you. Trust me. Especially if they don't like the other motherfucker. When Earl get ready to fight Kell Brook. Earl, they didn't have all that money. But you know what they did? They went over to Amir Khan gym in Bolton. Kell Brooks and they didn't like that shit. Good. Fuel that fire. All the work is done in the gym. And when you get out there in the ring, that's when you show the work that you have done. And remember, everything always work off the jab. Always. You can never rush in on a motherfucker. Sean Porter does that, duck your head and run in. Keith Thurman had the right idea the first time. Hey, pop his ass with an uppercut. Check hook him as he come in. Push him back. Stand your ground. Don't let him think he can bully you. Like Kell Brooks tried to do Earl Spence. We saw that shit. Trying to block him, then they're going to push him in the head. You know, Earl didn't say shit. Earl kept on coming forward. Then he threw one of the combinations and he's like, come on, let's go. That's what it is. Salute, Kqkc. Okay, salute, family. Mark Blake, salute. Okay, Roswell. Okay, salute. Okay, all right, cool. Yes, sir. So that's what it is. See, I hate to keep going through this again, but the fighters today can never relate to the fighters of yesteryears. They will never relate. They could never sit down and talk to them. You know why? They won't understand it. They're greedy. They want that money. They don't care about the books, the history books. You know what? Some don't even care about being in the Hall of Fame. All they care about is being rich. Getting the most money they can out of this deal. And Hearns don't care about his fighters. Not like Al Haymon does. But Aaron don't care about his fighters. He practically said it. This guy paying fighters an astronomical amount of money. They don't need that much money. Why not? They risking their lives. Thank God. Adonis Stevenson walking now. He was in a coma. He was in an induced coma, medical coma, came out of that and went into a natural coma. Now he's out of that. Oh, boxing good. I love it. But it can be brutal. It can be brutal. But the best fight the best. That was always the name of the game. Until they came with all these belts and world champions. How many worlds is it? I thought it was just one. Now, I get the 12 round and 15 round discrepancy. I get it. You know, Muhammad Ali and, you know, the cranium's not meant to be hit hard and all. I mean, I get that. But remember this. This is the hardest part of the skull right here. Right here. This is the softest part right here. Boxers learn that shit. All the work is done in the gym. Unless you want to know people like Adrian Broner, like, shut the fuck up. I got this. No, you ain't got this. That's what Mark Brilliant. That was Virgil Hunter. That was Robert Garcia. Those what they're there for. To watch your opponent while you in there fighting. Because you can't see without protecting yourself. They can see how he moves. That's what they can do. They can see what he throwing, what he coming with, how he feint. Everybody know when Sean Porter fainting. He let everybody know when he fainting. Then jump in. He's not the best 147, but he's up there. So, what will we get this year? A lot of fights? or the best fighting the best? You tell me. You tell me. What will we get? I know what we're going to get. We're going to get a mixture. And it's fine with me. Like I said, I just want to watch a fight. Now, a mixture, that's good. I've been asking for Leo Santa Cruz and Gary Russell Jr. for the longest. I ain't got it, and I might not get it. Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence, they both got dates. I get it. But after that, what's stopping them? Tell me. Talk to me like I'm a baby. Well, tell me. What's stopping them? Earl, you your own man, right? Man Down Productions. Al just a advisor. So Al don't have to talk to Bob. You go talk to Bob. You make your deal. Al tell you what to tell him. How about that? Then we got us a fight later this year. That ain't hard, is it? We ain't got 5 years to wait. Who knows? We might not be here next year. They said the world come to the end, might come next year. Make the fight. Make the fight. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. We can see who's the best. Especially if you don't take no punishment. Because I believe Amir Khan probably get knocked out. No offense, Amir. You're a great fighter. But you got toilet paper as a chin. And Mikey Garcia, good try with Victor Conte. But, like Blue Ray said, hey, all on PEDs, that's fine. That's good and dandy. But it don't stop pain. You get big as you want, but it won't stop pain. No, it won't. So, let's get together. After both of y'all heal, take your vacation, whatever. And make the damn fight. Now, we can ride with you, or we can ride without you. Trust me. Sorry, Black Fight fan, but the truth is the truth. That's what I want. I want the best fighting the best. And it shouldn't take that hard to make the fight. Making fights supposed to be easy if both want to fight. Now, if one want to fight and one don't, then we got a problem. We got a problem, right? Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. Wilder, Joshua. Wilder, Joshua. So you tell me. And Hearns lied his ass off so much last year. I mean, I almost threw up. Every time he lied, Shelly Finger came out with the email. Then he get mad. Well, we supposed to negotiate in private, not in public. Why? Because your ass got busted out? Don't lie. Don't lie. Then next year, you might not even be here, Eddie Hearn, for Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua to fight. You might be in jail if Parliament get to the end of this investigation on your ass. So your daddy gonna have to do the work. It is what it is, people. I'm sorry. Kqkc tells it like it is. What's up, Chef Boyardee? What's going on, my brother? Big money. What's happening? All right. Curtis Anderson. Okay. All right. Salute, salute, salute. All right, brother. So it is what it is. I know I've been talking a lot, but hey, I'm just telling the truth. Thomas Moreland. Salute, family. Salute. All right. Salute to you, my brother. All right. Welcome to Kqkc. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, feel free to do so. I'm a young channel, and trying to get up there with the rest of my LDBC brothers. All right, and hit the icon bell if you haven't. If you sub to me, I appreciate it. Now, Curtis Anderson is in the house, and we talk about boxing in the past. That's a historian when it comes to boxing. Trust me. And he's a good family man too. He is. See, it's good people everywhere. There's good people in the LDBC. We ain't racist. We just like good boxing. And we just like good boxing talk. Now, we're going to tell it like it is. That's one thing about Kqkc. I don't block nobody. We can agree to disagree all day motherfucking long. But I'm not going to block no one just because you disagree with me. What? Hell no. People disagree with me every day. Take when Floyd Mayweather got in trouble with that young lady went to jail. Floyd was my idol. Everybody disagreed with me. Everybody didn't. Well, Floyd, he know he did. I'm like, my man ain't did shit. That's my dude. If I was him, I would have put her ass out till she was high. If Floyd would have hit her, her face would be just like this. He a boxer. I mean, I was taking up for him left and right. But I should have been taking up for him in the ring. Because outside the ring, he's an asshole now. He ain't my idol no more. Because I believe if you're going to carry yourself like that outside the ring, they ain't no hero. That's a zero. That's what it is. Be a father, a real father. Ain't no way an 18-year-old supposed to be driving a Bentley. Use your basic common sense. No, you work hard like I did and get your own Bentley. I want to make sure you have food and clothes on your back. I want to make sure you have a good education. Like Michael Jordan, Jeffrey, and his other son, Marcus. He took their black card from them. It's a credit card called a black card. Unlimited amount of money on there. Michael Jordan's a billionaire. Y'all know that, right? Well, he was partying down at University of Illinois so much, he didn't even have no grades at the end of the quarter. Mike took the card from both his sons. Said, look, you make it on your own. One is a scout now, and I don't know what the other was doing. They had it made. All they had to do was take their asses to school. His mansion out there in is still up for sale. Still got 23 on the gates. But he asking too much for it. Ain't nobody in the Hoffman State's going to buy it. First of all, he was the only black in the neighborhood. The rest of them lawyers and whatever. When you got money, you can do that shit, But I'm going to tell you. No. Tank is doing the right thing. Terrence Crawford, he just pretty much stuck, you might well say, because he signed I think it was a 3-year deal. 3-year deal for $3.5 million a year. I think that's what it was. I'm not for sure. But he signed it. It's something he liked about Top Rank. Now, he got the notion in his mind that ESPN, now I said it right, last night I couldn't say it, he got in his mind that they are the best sports network in the world. Where have you been, Terrence Crawford? Yes, they are in sports. But Showtime is in boxing. PBC is about boxing. That's what it's about. You should have went to Al Heyman. You would have got fights. Trust me. He would have put you in there with somebody. Yes. Now you out there begging for somebody to fight you. But nobody want to deal with Bob Arum. Nobody. So Amir Khan is getting less money to fight you. Like you said, Kell Brook ain't going nowhere. He'd be right there in Sheffield. So he takes on Terrence Crawford so he can get his name back there, back up there, because he's getting old too. See, this is a new generation about to move in. Terrence Crawford about to be 30 years old. So he pretty much going to finish with top rank. Maybe he got 3 more years left. Maybe less. So he was talking about retirement next year. Because, he has a lot of kids too. He's married. So, it is what it is. Now Earl said, oh, hell no. Earl talking about moving up to 154. And you know what? I think he'll be successful at 154. I really do. Now, last night they showed Jarrett Hurd and Esther Landy Laura on Showbox, New Generation. I mean, it was from Showtime, but they show reruns on that channel. And I liked that Laura fight. I did. Esther Landy Laura, he wasn't on his glider that night. He stood there and fought like a man. That's what I keep trying to tell about AJ. You want to sit there and pose with a bathrobe all the way down to your feet? I know I got one. That's all it is, a bathrobe. That's not a boxer robe. Now, I get it. Boxing started in London. I get it. But you look like a damn fool, for one. And for two, if you are a champion will fight anyone at any given time. Make the fight. If you wanted to fight Deontay Wilder so bad, like you said, you can taste it. Remember you said that to your UK people? Well, 60-40 ain't too far away from 50-50, right? Right? You'll make that back. That's not a big deal, right? I'm quite sure you're doing side bets. UK is a little more lenient because they're a little bit smaller. Matter of fact, Texas is bigger than they are. So, make the fight. That's another fight that can be made. Make the fight. And stop listening to Eddie Hearn. Now, he's supposed to work for you. Now, he says that, I work for Anthony Joshua. Bullshit. Anthony Joshua works for you. Anytime you tell him what to do, and he said, yes, sir, no, sir, yes, master. Okay, master. Okay, Master Eddie. Master Eddie, I can't fight. Man. I can't fight. Wow, he'll break my jaw. So if you're scared, it's okay. It's okay. A lot of people have been scared in their life. A lot of people. Me and my friend on the west side of Chicago came from a basketball game. We went down a side street. We got held up by 2 guys with 38s. They look like 38s. They robbed us. All I had was $20 on me. He took that shit. And he took my boy watch and his money. Then he told us, walk in the alley. Go in the alley. My boy was finna go. I grabbed him. I said, don't go in that alley. He said, look, motherfuckers, go in that alley. Y'all listen to this. I started crying. There's nothing wrong with that. I started crying. I said, I ain't going to that alley. I ain't going to that alley. No, I'm not going. He said, man, I'm gonna blow your motherfucking head off you and get in that alley. I said, I ain't going to that alley. I ain't going to that. You gotta kill me right here. And you know what? With the grace of God, everybody else was coming down the street, letting out from the game too. And it was like a group of them coming that way. And they saw that, and they said, man, fuck it, come on, let's go. And they ran. And I'm still wiping my eyes. Shit. Oh, Lord Jesus. I'm serious. Then I got mad at my friend. I said, man, motherfucker, get away from me. You gonna walk your dumb ass down that alley. You know what they were gonna do? They was gonna kill you. And I mean, that's what they was gonna do. So, Anthony Joshua, it's nothing wrong with being a bitch. I cried like a bitch. I did. I told this story to everybody. But I ain't no fool. Hey, I want to live to see another motherfucking day. So, hey, if it takes that, hey, it takes that. But if you're going to kill me, if you're going to do whatever you're going to do to me, do it here. I ain't going nowhere. Kill me right here. I mean, I don't want that to happen, but, And that's one thing about it. A woman loves to see a man cry. That's right, Snappy. That's facts for your ass. Yes, sir. I mean, I cry like a baby. Hey, I'm still a man. Hey, I still got my manhood. My kids respect me and everything. I mean, it's just one of those situations. When I was younger, hey, I wouldn't even have kids if it weren't for that crowd coming from that basketball game. See, we went out the side, though. We didn't want to be bothered with all that crowd and stuff. But you know how when the game let out, everybody, hey, all that acting a fool and running and stuff. And if they would have shot us, they would have saw, So they would have heard the shots too. And they probably would have ran and scattered or whatever. But yeah, hey, I'm sorry. Hey. No. My father always said, you think you tough? It's always somebody a little bit tougher than you. And that Anthony Joshua, you know who that is. That's Deontay Wilder. Why? Because Deontay Wilder, he will fight anybody, anywhere. Matter of fact, he gave Ortiz a second chance. And I think he would have gave Kqkc another chance. Then the UK people, why he didn't fight Kqkc? Kqkc would have fought him. You know why he didn't fight Kqkc? Because Kqkc, while he was on his way over to Russia in a plane, Kqkc was in there getting high. Yeah, he was getting high. And he got busted. So he had to get off somewhere in a cornfield, turn around, and go back to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. He lost money. Kqkc lost money. And Russia lost money. But he was clean when he fought Anthony Joshua, which wouldn't have been no contest, really, because, he was fucked up drug addict. So Anthony Joshua didn't do nothing big, To Cam, he didn't do nothing big with him. He was overshooting his right. Why? Because Kqkc was lower. He did one of those sweet pea shit, Anthony Joshua just kept on missing. And plus, Deontay Wilder is taller than Anthony Joshua. Look, the point is, the bottom line is, he won't fight Deontay Wilder. That's what it is. These going to be one of these fights where, in the history books, he never would face Deontay Wilder. Just like today, everybody want to know what happened to Roberto Duran. Why did he quit on Sugar Ray Leonard? Just stopped in the middle of the fight and turned around and said, I quit. Sugar Ray Leonard, that bothered him. That bothered him a lot. So he took a trip. See, this is the difference in legacy and money. He didn't want his legacy to be tarnished like that. He didn't want his win to be like one quit. So that's why you won. No. He wanted to know, why did you turn your back on me? So he took a trip to Panama. Yes, he did. He took a trip to Panama just to talk to Roberto Duran. Damn near 20 years later. Not quite 20 years, but damn near. And he asked him, please tell me. And while he was walking into the bar that Roberto Duran owns, some kids came by and say, no mas, no mas. They still saying that shit, you know? You know, in Spanish, I mean, quit or whatever. No more, no more. I mean, no motherfucking more. And he still wouldn't admit why he did it. He still wouldn't admit it. Was it because Sugar Ray Leonard was lighting his ass up in that second fight? Maybe Sugar Ray Leonard was doing like Floyd used to do, make a fool out of you, make you look stupid. Because his nickname was Man of Steel, because he had hands like concrete, because he can't punch. But Sugar Ray Leonard was too elusive for him. That's what it was. So that's the difference in the fighters today and the fighters from yesteryears. That's the difference. Now, what we're going to get the next century, I don't know. It'd be cool, wouldn't it? If we can get the fighters after this century go back full circle like the fighters when Muhammad Ali and them was fighting. Ooh, that'd be sweet. And get rid of some of these damn belts. You don't need all these world champions. That NFLBF, that need to go. The IBO, that needs to go. The WBA, that needs to go, because there ain't nothing but bought off by Sky Sports and Eddie Hearns and everybody. Remember that? We got 24 hours or they're going to strip us of our belt. He still got the belt. They had that deadline and came and went. After 3 weeks, he still had it. That's right. Let me keep the time. All right. World Breaker will be coming on pretty soon. I don't like to interrupt. I appreciate everybody for chiming in. I really do. Okay. Them Bills Avenue destroying this sport. Yeah. No belts, when they came out with that shit, I'm like, what? I mean, you got every division, you got all these belts. But you got all these champions, So right now, which they don't, but every boxer should be focusing on first unifications, then mandatories, then winning everything. That's all. That's all they should be focusing on. But when they came with all these IBF, IBO, WBA, WBO, WBC, the IBF, the WBC used to be the one most prestigious belt out there. The Suleimans was tight. You will fight your mandatories. As long as you champion, you will always take random drug testing. And you will pay your sanction fees or you will get stripped. They was very strict and it was an honor to have that green belt. But now, shit. Shit. They crooked in a motherfucker now. Yes, they are. They crooked. Now, the IBF is the most prestigious belt. They make you fight your mandatories, and you better fight them. That's why I keep trying to tell everybody. Earl had no other choice but to fight Ocampo. He either had to fight him, give up the belt, and a fine. So he had to fight him, you know? I mean, sure, he knew he could beat him. But, you know, hey, anything can happen. I've seen a lot of guys get called up to replace somebody because they dropped dirty. And they only been training for 2 minutes. The next thing you know, they win. So, World Breaker, he's on next. So I appreciate everybody in the chat. All right? I appreciate everything everybody did. And if you have any questions, go ahead, shoot them out. Okay, if not, there's no problem. It's Kqkc Boxing. And also, you can subscribe to my channel. And if you don't, that's fine. Always welcome back. If you do, make sure you hit that icon bell. That way you can reach me at my Gmail, email, and Twitter account. Okay, okay. When you going to get a super chat? Oh, okay. I got to get 1,000 subscribers first, then I get my super chat. But I do have a PayPal account. Okay, the PayPal account will be in after this video get through processing. Or you can look at all my videos. All my videos have my PayPal account down there at the bottom. But I appreciate it. And Snack B, I'm only I have 367 now. So hopefully I get to the 1,000 by June. So, well, that's all I have for you. And thanks a lot for listening. And shout out to the LDBC. And everybody have a good evening. All right. Mark Blake, everybody, thanks for listening. You too, Rob. All right. You too, Chef Boy RD. And yes, deuces to you, Snack B. Peace. I'm out of here.